Alright, we're here at gotomath.com and we're working the limits and we're going to solve them numerically. Now, before I actually get started here, I want to make a comment. I noticed that when I upload these videos and so forth, the quality is not very good, so you'll want to go down here in the right hand corner of the screen on the YouTube player and make sure that that quality is set. Let me actually bring up the page here so we can see that. Um, let's click on evaluating limits numerically and see if I can actually bring that up real quick. Just want to spend a second on that. Okay, you'll want to go to your settings and make sure that this is up to at least probably 480. Alright, okay, enough said on that. Alright, let's take a look at this problem here. We got the limit as x approaches 7 of 4x quantity squared minus 1 over 4x minus 1. And we are approaching 7, so remember we're going to come in from the right and we're going to come in from the left. Alright, so we have the limit as x approaches, I believe that's right, 4x squared minus 1 over 4x minus 1. And so we are going to want to plug in, for example, which is actually 7.1, right? So we plug this in and we get that number out, and we're coming in from the right hand side, and then we're going to plug in. Alright, so that's 7.01. As you can see, we're getting closer and closer to 7 coming from the right. So we plug this in and take a look at our what we get out. And of course, we'll go to the help section here in just a minute on the actual page. Now that's coming in from the right, and we can go one more here and plug, get that in 7.001. Let me just kind of graph this. I'm going to factor the numerator, and this is going to be 4x minus 1 times 4x plus 1, and it's all over 4x minus 1. And if we were to cancel out the numerator and the denominator because we got like terms, we're left with 4x plus 1. And this is actually going to be what we graph, this 4x plus 1, and of course that graph is looking something like that, where it's crossing at 1 here and has a slope of 4, right? And of course 7 barely made it on here. So this value here, whatever it is, I'll just call it a y. This is what we're trying to find when we're approaching 7 from the right, which is this, and then coming in from the left, and of course that would be subtracting off 7 minus 0.1, which is 7.1, and that's what you're going to be plugging right in for x here. And then I don't know, I wouldn't be doing it by hand. I get my calculator out and then see what you get. The actual interesting point on the graph is when does the bottom become 0? And that looks like at 1/4, and so we'd get 0 over 0. So at 1/4 is where it's really the interesting part of this problem. Alright, let's go up here, hit answer. We end up with 29. Let's come over here and click on help and quickly look at this. So we're approaching it, we're starting here approaching it from the left, as you can see, and alright, so it looks like it's approaching 9, and then we're coming in approaching 7 from the right, and you can kind of see what both of these values are converging on, and of course it looks like it's converging on 29. So if we can't factor and cancel terms out, then we're just going to have to plug numbers in and see what this thing is both these guys are converging on. Okay, so that's really what the numerical approach is all about.